99.3 Nigeria Info, Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to Dailies today. For Wednesday, it's 7:31 from our studios. I'm Sheriff Quadry, and it's a pleasure to be here. I will be 7:32 right now. I will be flying solo this morning and for the rest of the week because JD needed to take a break off work. All right, so we'll be here together. In the meantime, you can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can be a part of it on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. And you know how we usually do it when I am alone on the program, which means it is time for us to engage and talk about these stories one after the other. So let's begin. We're going to start with the Guardian, the Vanguard newspaper. Let's start from the Vanguard newspaper. We'll come to the Guardian much later. This story is, I know that you've had this conversation with Kofi all morning, but the story is one of the biggest stories in the papers for today. And it's about the drama that happened at the Senate. Resumption bid drama at Senate as Natasha security agents clash. That's on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. The story is with writers such as Senator walks to National Assembly premises after stoppage of her convoy, blocked from accessing main building. I will approach appeal court to seek interpretation of legal impasse. That's Natasha. Activist Aisha Yusufu battles police over role in stopping Natasha, or Senator rather. And the last rider says, we acted on orders from above, security agents. And the story is quite long. Look, I think that this is getting unnecessarily complicated. It shouldn't, actually. Both sides have their faults. Both sides have their blames. Everybody should just pick their blame from the table. Because first off is, I'm going to start off with Natasha Akpoti. The senator had a court ruling. If you're going to appeal this court ruling, which means that the status quo would have to remain. You don't want to go back to the National Assembly and still want to appeal your case. I mean, that is what this writer says, right? Because in the end, she said that she will speak with her legal team to know the next step. But shouldn't that have been the step that she should have taken? Instead of walking through the National Assembly and attempting to enter the National Assembly, the Senate building. So in my opinion, thinking Senator Natasha Akpoti should have consulted with her legal team. She should have been advised appropriately instead of trying to do that thing that she wanted to do yesterday. I mean, how do you go to the National Assembly with crowds, with your supporters, which means that there's got to be some motive behind her resumption, her planned resumption yesterday. It's not good enough. It's not befitting of a senator. You can go there. Of course, the press already will be waiting for you there. You had already said that you would go anyways. You didn't have to go with your supporters. It's the National Assembly. Well, okay, so what was she trying to... What was it trying to benefit from that? What was the plan? So that the police can use tear gas and then there can be commotion and then there can be breakdown of law and order. Even if she had a case before, now she's trying to ruin her entire case. Honestly, she's trying to ruin her entire case. And for the Senate, they didn't handle this well either. These things didn't have to get to this point for it should have been resolved before now. Honestly speaking, it should have. And the Senate President Godswill Akpabio is not leading by good example. With all due respect, Your Excellency, this is not leading by good example. Because whether you like it or not, Senator Natasha Akpoti, her constituents are being denied representation. For how long are you going to do that? I mean, for how long are you going to deny the people of our constituents, of our constituency, representation, due representation, as provided for by our laws? Over what exactly? And Senate should review their laws as well. A senator or a lawmaker cannot commit an infraction and then you take that out on the people who voted him or her into office. That should be looked into. It is not democracy. People don't have representation, no voice for them. So can they say that they are part of the country? That aspect needs to be looked into, both the Senate and the House of Reps. That's why I said all of them, the both parties, they have their blames, their fair share of blame, honestly. So I'm going to drop this paper. You can read further. I mean, the full details there. The Senate, they said that Senator Natasha has not done the right thing. The court gave an order for her to apologize in 2 newspapers and her Facebook page for contempt. But we also, the media, seen the certified true copy, the CTC of that judgment, and the apology was to the court, not to the National Assembly. Well, the Senate is saying that they've not seen the apology and they're not even aware that she has paid the fine imposed on her by the court. So let the court be the judge. Let the court gave the ruling. If Senator Natasha has not done what she's supposed to do, let the court be the judge. In fact, the Senate should even take her to court for not doing what the court asked her to do. Not taking laws into their hands. I mean, this unnecessary heating up of the politics is uncalled for. Anything could have happened. Anything. Let's assume that Senator Natasha was one of those politicians that we have that carry thugs everywhere they go in the name of supporters. What do you think would have happened yesterday? Our senators, our lawmakers, we call them distinguished for a reason. I mean, some of us call them distinguished for a reason, but they need to begin to act accordingly. We can't continue to practice the same form of lawmaking. You carry chair, you hit on this somebody, you carry mace, you hit on somebody, you jump fence, you do this. Those are not distinguished attitude, behaviors, characters. We can do better. We can vote better people into offices, into the Senate and the House of Reps, to positions of leadership. Actually, you can find the same story in the Punch. In fact, virtually in all the papers this morning. But let's go to the Vanguard. Let's go to the Nation. No, we're not going to do the Vanguard for now. We're going to go pick up the Punch. Let me drop the Vanguard now. We'll do the Punch. Yes. Our next story is in the Punch, by the way. It's about, you remember the interview that Minister Wike had? I think it was with Channels, I think so. And he was making some really weird accusations about Amechi and Amechi's wives and 4 billion naira NDDC funds. Well, the Punch has a story on page 3. Amechi's wife challenges Wike over 4 billion naira NDC funds. The story reads, the wife of former Governor Rotimi Amechi of Rivers State, Judith Amechi, has denied allegations that she received 4 billion naira monthly from the Niger Delta Development Commission as alleged by the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. Now, speaking through her media aide, Dr. DK Bekwele, in a statement on Tuesday, Mrs. Amechi challenged Wike to make public his version of the forensic audit report on the NDDC, where either she or her non-governmental organization, Empowerment Support Initiative, was indicted. Wike, in an interview on Channels Television, had alleged that Mrs. Amechi was, receiving 4 billion naira monthly from the interventionist agency through her NGO. That's the story here. You can read further though on page 3 3 of the Punch newspaper this morning. As far as I'm concerned, the mudslinging between Amechi and Wike didn't start today. And if you understand the politics, how these people play their politics, they can use their dead fathers, their dead mothers to mudsling. They can use anything to fight dirty. They really do not care, whose reputation, whose company, whose livelihood, whatever it is, would go along with it. So I am glad, even though it's coming pretty late. This interview happened about 2 weeks ago or so. 2 weeks, it's not 2 weeks, So yeah, and we're getting the response now. Even though it's coming late, at least there is a response to that, which is again, that tells me that if you're dealing with a politician in Nigeria, not just Rivers politicians alone, yes, they're peculiar in a way, but if you're dealing with politicians in Nigeria, just get your facts right, get your papers correct. Don't let anybody use it, because tomorrow you may be the object of, you may be the stone that they will be using to attack themselves. Just get your papers correct, get your documentation correct. Don't do let's do this job through you, we'll give you 4 million, but we'll collect 3 million. No, the 1 million is your own. No, listen, I'm not saying that that's what happened though. I'm just saying, if you're dealing with politicians, make sure that you maintain your own integrity yourself, so you can defend whatever it is, whatever transaction you're having with the government or with any politician, in the name of working with the government or working for the government. It's very, very important that you consider this for future reference purposes. Let's move on from that story. Let's go to page 8 of... I'm still going to come and take your thought too. Don't worry. I'll still come and take your thought. Let's go to page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. And we have been... This particular story, it's a related story, and we've been talking about this for some time now. The U.S. government, they have been consistently, they have been in the papers. So this is another story. Page 8 of the Vanguard. Reconsider planned trip to Nigeria, U.S. tells citizens. The rider says warns of kidnapping, terrorism, poor health care, others. These are the riders to that story. And the story reads, the United States government has issued fresh travel advisory to its citizens, warning against travel to Nigeria over unavailability of healthcare services, increasing rate of kidnapping, terrorism, and armed gang among other crimes. I'm going to stop here because the print is quite too tiny. I'm Ojugo, so I use glasses, and this is very tight. So I'm going to stop here for now, but it won't stop my analysis of this particular story. Whatever, it's within their right. It's within the U.S. government's right to issue travel advisories, and countries do it regularly. And the U.S. Embassy, the U.S. government, they've been in our papers, in our local papers, like almost on a daily basis recently. Now, to me, to any other person, you would know that this can't be normal. This has got to have some undertone behind it. Now, this is what I'm going to say finally is, look, Nigerian government, you are free to issue travel advisories to any country, which I think they do, from time to time as well. But if we don't need to issue that travel advisory, we don't need to have travel advisory. If we need to do businesses with other countries to survive, we need to put Nigeria first. They will put their country first. They will put their citizens first. We need to begin to put our people first. We need to put premium priority on our people, wherever they are. We don't have to always, reach out to NIDCOM or Foreign Affairs or embassies, and then they will now drag, and Nigerians are wallowing in God knows what, in God knows where, for God knows how many months or years, until that same situations will now make it social media. before our agencies or our government officials will now start acting. It's better now. It's better now. But I think there is something that we can learn from other countries. And for Nigerians, if they say that they're using your visit visa, is it B1B2 they call it? Stay in your country now. Don't go there now. Once you go there, there are countries that you can go. There are places that you can go. Cheap. You don't even, sometimes you don't even have to leave this country. This island, this VI that we are, it's not even VI. Island generally, there are resorts. There are places, staycation, vacation areas that you can go in this Lagos here. And trust me, Lagos doesn't even come close to places that you can vacate. Vacation rather. It doesn't even come close. There are other beautiful places that you can go in Nigeria. You will enjoy your money, value for your money. So what's the sweat? What's the don't come to our country? We'll just give you a single entry, 3 months, and that's it. And the House of Rep, they are talking about it. Why? My own is this travel advisory will not spoil dirty December. People will still come to Lagos. People will still come to Nigeria, and we welcome everybody. We welcome people to come in and have fun for dirty December in Lagos and boost our local economy. We welcome that. Yes, we do. I'm saying it. We have other papers here on the table. In the meantime, I think I can take some comments and take some calls. I would have loved to take the Guardian and the Trust too, but well, let me drop this before I go. Congratulations to WAFCON, Nigeria's Super Falcons yesterday. It was a tough match. I almost cussed out when that defender fouled that South African player that resulted in the penalty. And yes, I'm glad that we're able to and I hope that South African player has recovered. I didn't follow up on that particular event. But congrats to Super Falcons for that beautiful match. It was really, really interesting. It was a tough one, actually. I'm glad that they are in the finals and they better finish the job. They better finish, it's not a threat, but they better finish the job and win that tournament. For the record, seventh time, Abby. Because we need it. All right, let me come to the telephone lines and get your thoughts this morning. 0201 2770 993 or you can call 0201 465 7190. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805. As usual, you've got a minute to talk to me, okay? I'm gonna activate the clock right now so I can time. And please also turn off your radio when you call me. Good morning to you. I can't hear you. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sheriff Quadry.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yes, nice talking to you again. Emeka is the name of stuff like that.
Welcome, Emeka.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, you see, you were spot on in your analysis of the drama that played out at the Senate yesterday. And this time I watched this kind of skit comedy being played by our indistinguishable senators. I asked myself, don't we have bigger fishes to fry in this country? Is this what we should be talking about in this country? From that, you talk about the mudslinging between Amechi's wife and Nyesom Wike. What crop of politicians are these kind of people? That's why I keep hammering on my electoral process. The process that brings to birth this set of politicians is what we should be thinking about. Because Nigerians deserve better, like you said. The way Amara, the whole Natasha issue is being handled is so deplorable. It is ridiculous. At a time where we're facing so much insecurity in the land, the economy is in shambles, one man's randy behavior has plunged the entire Senate into ridicule. I thought we've seen the worst in Lawan's era, but it appears that this current Senate will go down in history as one of the worst if care is not taken. And look at what is happening with Amechi's wife and Nyesom Wike. What is all this? Is this what Nigeria actually wants? So we Nigerians, we need to wake up. We need to be very serious about the kind of people that mount the saddle in this country and superintend over the affairs of this nation. Yeah, we must get it right. The electoral process has to be addressed. Then let the right people with the right behavior, the right character, take over. This country is so great. We cannot afford all these kid comedies here and there. These have overtaken the likes of Macaroni, Basket Mouth, and the rest of them. they are entertaining us day after day, while people are dying in this country. It's so pathetic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emeka, for calling. I appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning.
Mrs. Obi on the line. How was your weekend?
It was good, thank you.
Mr. Sheriff, you'll be a very good ambassador for external affairs, because this we are talking about staycation and vacation like this. You are sponsored.
It's summer holiday already, yes.
No, sir. So I still want to talk on Natasha's story. And what I want to say basically is, I don't get it with these political gladiators we have, everly acting season film on ending season film that have no end. I don't get it. So this one say, the other one say, the flagrant abuse of court verdicts and others, I find it appalling on a daily basis. Okay, they've told you this, the other one has said the other, and nothing is happening till now. Mr. I think I'm beginning to see this form of distraction from the real issues on ground.
The real issues.
It's truth now. The issues on ground, insecurity issues, economic issues. I understand they have their own issues, but then we have other penitent issues that are boiling under our scrotum, and then you just come with these side attractions. To me, Ariwo Jani, and the earlier they nip all this in the board, the better. I'm even thinking of what happens in the forthcoming people that will take over the reins of power after this set of politicsters. It's the same way they will be abusing court orders, court verdicts. If a common or average Nigerian does the same thing, they would label us lawbreakers. Then what are these people doing? They are not. Nobody is accounting for gross abuse, and that's what you see playing out on a daily basis. Please, the earlier they end this rubbish this week, this ridiculous negativity this week, so that we can move on to greater things. This country must move forward, for crying out loud.
Yes, we must.
Is it a personal vendetta or what? Thank you, Mr. Sherry.
Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it. Nigeria Info, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Sherry, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Friday Agbo. I'm calling from Navy Town.
Let's talk Friday.
Sherry, let me put the record straight. If we win on Saturday match against
it will be
Morocco,
10th time,
it will be the 10th time,
okay.
Not 7th time.
All right. Thank you.
Then Natasha and Akpoti, what would this drama be over now, this content of the thing? Just like as you said, if it was all those rough talks, there would be something else. I wish them well. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. Oh, let's take this call. Let's take this one here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, SQ.
Yes, please. Morning to you.
My name is Wale calling from
Can you be more audible? Can you be very audible, please?
My name is Wale calling from Satellite.
Mr. Wale, welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, SQ. My contribution to this matter is about the drama that's going on between Fabio and Natasha.
Okay.
It's a drama. Both of them are lawyers. There's no doubt about it. But what I want everybody to know is that the abuse of power starts when the abuse of the privilege starts when you become remorse from power. And another one is let's see what's going to happen, because one is denying, another one is denying. I don't know who and who is right. But if they have received anything from that person of this apology, it's a different concept and it's a different story. But at the same time, let's see what's going to happen. Then the other one is about Amici and Wike. They are two lions, they grin the same day, but one is more dangerous than the other. And that's my case.
All right. Thank you for resting it. Appreciate it. Thank you for calling. Let's jump on this one here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Emmanuel, I'm speaking to you from.
Welcome, Emmanuel. Welcome.
First off, on Natasha and Fabio, I think Natasha didn't fight intelligently. Because this case would have been wrapped up, for a very long time, if you could. But the way she's taking the fight, people are beginning to lose interest, particularly me, on her case, because turning into emotional blackmail, and so on, and using the average Nigerian mentality, to be a dog in a fight. And I'm being very careful, because politicians are not people you should trust, because they always know how to whip up sentiment, and turn Nigerians against themselves. For the issue of a Rivers State Wike bringing Amichi's wife, into discourse of politics. I remember what you said, at the point you were on microphone, you said Rivers people are very nice, though. But when it comes to politics, you didn't complete that statement. Take it, go to Ilakusa. This is good money.
I think go to Ilakusa. No, but honestly, Rivers people are lovely people. They are so welcoming. They are so nice. Oh my goodness me. No, they're very, very, very nice. Very, in fact, I can't stop. Let me keep quiet. But when it comes to politics, good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning. My name is Robert. I just want to greet you, Jerry, my brother.
Thank you.
Time I do. I know this is female line. I can't be the man, I just want to greet you, Sheriff. God bless you.
Thank you, Robert. Thanks for calling me. Let's take another call. Good morning to you.
Hi, Sheriff. Good morning.
Good morning.
Long time no talk.
Good morning.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you too.
Family, sir.
Very well.
God bless
Thank
you
you.
for good job.
Thank you.
I say, let me call you. Make a holla. God bless you.
Thank you.
You
Thank
see
you.
this our Nigeria, so
Right.
it be like say we like distraction. Everything don't cost, no security. These people are acting drama for us. I don't like the way these people are going about this matter. I don't like it. God bless you, sir.
God bless you too, Market Woman. Thanks for calling. Let's take this one here. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please. Morning to you.
Nigerians in position today. My name is Sunday.
Mr. Sunday, I am so sorry. I won't be able to proceed with this call. I am sorry because I'm completely out of time, right? But Lagos, thank you. I'm going to leave the studio now. Kofi will be back in here for the remaining parts of the Morning Crossfire. Remember, JD will not be here for the week because JD needed to take some rest, some deserved rest. But he'll be back next week, Tuesday, all right? In the meantime, it's just going to be you and me on Dailies. So stay here, please. Good morning to you.
7 p.m. Don't knack, na yellow clock be that.
Yes, so better don't come as the MTN Mega Billion
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria.